So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this awesome Kylo Ren themed cake. It looks fantastic, as you can already tell, so let's get started. Now besides the frosting in our cakes, the only things we're going to be working with today are candy melts. So I've got about half a cup of white candy melts and I'm just going to give them a rough chop. You want some of these pieces to be really big, some of them really fine. The difference in texture will just add to the decorations of the cake. I'm going to set these aside. Now I'm going to be making some abstract candy melt lightsabers, and to do that I'm going to be using my Kylo Ren printout that you can find in the description box below. So each one of these is a lightsaber, and then you've got a big lightsaber on the side. And these represent 3 of the 11 that you're going to need for this cake. So I've got a baking tray and I'm going to place my little lightsabers inside of it. Then I'm going to place a piece of parchment paper on top of that. I've melted down some red candy melts in the microwave and I'm just going to place them into a Ziploc bag. Now I'm going to use the inner lines as a guide and just pipe my candy melts halfway up the strip. Then I'm just going to drag a little bit of a line up. So your printout's going to look a little bit different than mine because I'm going to improve it so you know exactly where to pipe the candy melts. And once you've got them piped out, I'm going to take an offset spatula and I'm just going to smear it onto the parchment paper until I have the right length for the lightsaber. Now the second line is to show you how big the lightsaber is going to be, so that these babies come out to be about the same size. I'm going to grab some of our white candy melts that we chopped up earlier and I'm just going to sprinkle them onto the middle part of this lightsaber. Now you're going to repeat this step about 10 times until you have 11 of these pieces. Now I'm going to set these aside and we're going to work on the larger lightsaber. Use the inner lines as a guide and I'm going to pipe it about 3/4 of the way up. Now I'm adding a lot of candy melts because I want this to be thick. It's going to be sticking out of our cake and I want to make sure it doesn't break. Now don't worry about passing the second line because we're going to correct it with a knife later on. Now I'm going to take my white candy melts and just sprinkle them into the middle of this lightsaber. So I've let this sit for about 5 to 10 minutes and it's completely hard. So now I'm going to take a chef's knife and I'm just going to trim the edges of it so that the sides are completely straight. So our abstract lightsabers are done and I think we're about ready to decorate this cake. I'm going to be using our chopped white candy melt and I've also got these black chocolate candies and some black gumballs. Alright, so I'm going to grab my cake. Now if you want an in-depth look at how I got my cake to this point, there is a video for you in the description box. And once you're here, we can start to apply our decorations. So for me, Kylo Ren was what Anakin Skywalker should have been. Anakin was very pouty. He didn't get his way, he would just pout. Kylo Ren doesn't get his way, he just tears stuff up. Come on, Anakin, just stop with the pouting and just throw the tantrum already. Incorporating this lightsaber into the cake was a must. It's been on my mind since the first time I saw it in the teaser trailer. I thought it was so badass that I had to buy it too. And I think it's gonna be as iconic as Darth Vader's helmet. I'm very interested to see what they do with him, but I've got an inkling that in the next couple films, he's gonna find redemption. But I don't know how you can do that when you kill your papa. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Ta-da! And there you have it, your very own Kylo Ren birthday cake. Oh my god, it is fierce. I love the texture of the blue, the cichlids and the black gumballs look awesome against the white candy melt. And this abstract lightsaber is phenomenal, I love it. So I'm curious, are you a fan of the dark side or the light? If you are a fan of the light, then you might want to check out my awesome Rey themed birthday cake or any of my Star Wars treats. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to make next and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!